Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be all about the making of this beautiful off-shoulder gown. The easiest way to make it, especially if you don't want it to be too bogus, okay, that is too big. So if this is something you're interested in, please do keep on watching and let's get into the video. So guys, for this particular one, you'll be making use of elastic. So I have two types of elastic here. This is the first one, okay, the bigger size, which is around 1 inch, and this is the second one, which is around ½ inch. Okay, so I'm making use of that two elastic. I'll be using my scissors, my tape rule, and a chalk. So guys, you also be needing your African print. So I have 2 yards of African prints here. Okay, this depends on how full you want it to be. You can make use of 2.5 or 3 yards of African print, but I'm making use of 2 yards because it is a leftover from what I have. Okay, so what I will be doing now is to fold this African print this way. So you can see that it is folded into 2 already. Can you see? So it is already folded into 2 this way. Do not forget that we are folding the rough side. Okay, so you fold it into 2 this way. Ensure that you arrange it properly, and then after that you will be folding it again. So you are not going to fold it straight this way, okay? I'm just showing you. Do not fold it this straight at all. You won't get that flay effect if you do that. Okay, so the first thing you do is fold it into 2 the way I've just done, and then you slantly fold it this other way like this. So just watch what I am doing. So you will use this folded edge, the folded edge already, then you fold it like this slantly. So just watch the way I am folding mine so that you fold yours the exact way as well. So you can see how I'm folding it. I will be adjusting the camera for you to see what I am doing in a bit. Okay, so can you see how I arranged it slantly this way? Can you see the top part? And can you see the down part? Okay, so you should have something like this when you are done folding yours. Okay, and then at the top part there, you will make sure that you have around 12 inches. Okay, so after folding it like this way, now I will make it visible for you to see. Can you see what I have? So you make sure that you have around 12 inches at the top part before you choose to cut anything out from your fabric. So at that top part there, I'll be measuring to be sure that I have around 12 inches there. Okay, so it's not up to 12 inches. I'll just keep adjusting it until I get to 12 inches. So you should also do the same. Okay, you can use more than 12 if you choose to, depending on how free you want it to be. You know it is an off shoulder. So I now have 12 inches. So what I'll do is to turn it this way and cut out this excess around this side like this. Okay, you can see what we have now, and then I'll cut out the sides as well. You can go ahead and draft like this, but I just want it to be clear enough so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing clearly. So I'll go ahead now and cut out this side. So just watch where I'm cutting, guys. Okay, so the excesses, I'll just cut it out the way you see me doing. Okay, so after cutting it out, can you see what I have? See the down part? You can see how the down part is looking like, and this is the front part. Okay, so this is what the front part is looking like. So this is an off shoulder, so I'll be taking 4 inches away from my off shoulder. You can use 5, you can use 6, 7, 8, depending on how deep you want the off shoulder to be. So for mine, I'll just use 4 inches. Okay, so from that 4 inches, like so you place it like this, and then I'll measure the length that I want this particular dress to be. So I just marked out my desired length. Go ahead and do the same thing, and then I'll cut it out. Do not forget I added stitching allowance as well. And this is what I have. So you can see this part, the opened part, guys, please, the opened part. Okay, that is the part you fold this way. You can see how it's folded. You now place 3 inches at this top part, and then you come down by 4 inch. This will be our armhole, and I'll go ahead and just draft it this way. Okay, after that I'll cut it out. So that will be our armhole. So we do not need our waist measurement, hip, whatever for this particular style. Okay, so all you need is your armhole. So when you go ahead and split this part opened. So now you'll be having 2 pieces. Okay, so this is what I am having. You can see what it is looking like. You can see the armhole, the 2 armhole. So this is what it is looking like, and this is how the down part is looking. Can you see that it is full? You won't even know that it is 2 yards of African print. So I'll fold this back so that I'll use it to cut out the sleeve. So I'll keep this aside and bring the pieces for the sleeve. So I'll be making use of this piece for the sleeve, and for the width I have around 15 inches. It is not a standard measurement. You can use more and you can use less. And for the length I have around 11 inches. You can see that it is not even equal, so I'll just go ahead and trim off the sleeve just to make sure that they are equal on all sides. Okay, so after trimming it off like this, you fold it into 2 this way, and then the side that is opened, not the folded part, please, the side that is opened, you place your armhole this way. This is the easiest way to just cut out your off shoulder armhole. So I'll just go ahead and trace what I have just this way, and that is basically it. So this is the sleeve, and that is the armhole for the sleeve. So these are off shoulder sleeve. I'll keep that aside, and I'll also use this piece for my band. So I'll just fold the rough side this way, fold it into 2 like this, and then I'll bring it out and secure the edges. So that's basically what I'll just do for this particular one. Okay, so I brought back the dress, and what we'll do now is to open it this way. You open it and then you arrange it, and I'll stitch it here down. Okay, so I'll be stitching it following the chalk like this. So I'll be using 1 inch to stitch it down on both sides. Just the side, you're stitching just the side. So I'm done stitching it, and this is what it is looking like. As you can see, I'm yet to iron this, and this is what we have. So I stitched the both sides just like I said, and this is what we have. So the shoulder, I'm yet to stitch the shoulder. I can see that it is opened, so I'm here to stitch it, and now I'll bring the sleeve back. So what I'll do now is to just identify the rough side of the fabric, just so that I don't mix it up. After doing that, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to attach your sleeve. So you attach your sleeve this way. Do not forget right side facing right side. Okay, if you're a beginner, please you can go ahead and pin first before stitching on it. Okay, so I'll just pin this down just to show you guys what you should have before stitching it. Okay, then I'll flip it to the other side, and I'll make sure that they are right side facing right side, and I'll make sure that I'm fixing it properly before I pin it down. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pin the other side down this way. Okay, so after pinning this down, you should have something like this before you stitch it on your machine. Can you see what I have? You can see that this sleeve is sitting properly. Okay, so I'll just stitch the sleeve, attach the sleeve to the dress, and then I'll fold this side, close that side, and then I'll fold the edge of the sleeve in a way that elastic will pass through it, the smaller elastic, okay, this one, in a way that it will pass through it when I am done. Do you get? So that is what I'll go ahead now and do. Okay, after doing that, I'll also, so what I'll do now is to cut out 4 inches for the elastic that I'll be using for my round sleeve. So you can use, just measure your round arm, that is where your sleeve will be stopping, and then depending on how tight you want it to be or how loose do you want it to be. So I just cut out 4 inches. Okay, so that's what I'll just basically do. I'll use the elastic and pass it through the sleeve, and I'll fix the other sleeve as well. Okay, this is what we have. You can see that I'm done fixing it. This is what it is looking like.
So now what we have to do is to fix this bigger one, okay, around the shoulder, from the arm this way around the shoulder. Okay, so what you do is to fold it in a way that this elastic will pass through it. So you fold it bigger. Okay, you can measure this to be sure that the elastic will pass through it. Then you pass your elastic round. Okay, so after fixing it, this is what I have. Okay, so this is what it is looking like, and this is what our dress is looking like. Okay, so do not forget to cut out excess thread so that your work will look neat. This is the downside, so I'll go ahead and hem the bottom part of our gown, and that is basically all for this dress. It is that simple to make. So I'm done, and this is what I have. So guys, this is all for our flared dress. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section. Okay, and this is the rope that I made for it. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and turn the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you find this video interesting, I hope you learned 1 or 2 from it. If you do so, please give this video a thumbs up. When you give it a thumbs up, other people get to see the video. Do not forget to share as well. And thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Till I see you in my next one. Bye.